Hi friends, today we will discuss about Sabin formula. Now reverberation time. Reverberation is actually defined as the persistence of audible sound after the sound has been switched off. As we know that when we switch off our sound source, then there will be sound for some time and it is known as reverberation. The time for which sound persists is known as reverberation time after switching off the sound source. And for finding the reverberation time, Sabin gave a formula which is T equals to 0.162 V upon A. Here V is the volume of hall in cubic meter and A is the total absorption of sound in a hall in metric Sabin. Now assumptions for determining the Sabin formula. First assumption is distribution of energy is uniform in all parts of the hall. Second, there is no interference of sound waves in the hall. Third, absorption coefficient does not depend on the intensity of sound. And fourth assumption is there is no loss of energy in air. Distribution of energy is uniform in all parts of the hall. No interference of sound waves in the hall. Absorption coefficient does not depend on the intensity of sound, and there is no loss of energy in air. Now, to derive Sabin formula, we consider that average energy density within the hall in all directions is U. So the energy received by elementary volume dV is volume into energy density, that is U into dV. Now we consider an element of surface area ds of a plane wall, and we consider that elementary volume at a distance r from the center of ds in the direction theta from normal on ds is dV. So the solid angle subtended by surface element at elementary volume is d omega equals to ds cos theta upon r square, and total solid angle is 4 pi steradian. Here d omega is solid angle. Now we consider two hemispheres lying between angle theta and theta plus d theta at a distance r and r plus dr. It means this is our elementary portion. So the arc of this shaded portion is r d theta. Now, if we find the area of this shaded elementary portion, then it will be dr into r d theta. So area of shaded elementary portion is dr into r d theta. If the whole figure is rotated about the normal by an angle 2 pi, then the elementary volume traced by this portion will be dV is equal to elementary area into circumferential path. Elementary area is dr into r d theta, and to find the circumferential path, we draw a perpendicular here. So the component of r in this direction will be r sin theta. So r sin theta will be radius of this circumferential path, and hence the circumferential path is given by 2 pi r sin theta. So dV is equal to dr into r d theta into 2 pi r sin theta, or this will be equal to 2 pi r square sin theta dr d theta. Now sound energy in volume dV, this is volume dV, and energy density is U. So the sound energy in volume dV will be U into dV, and this is U into 2 pi r square sine theta dr d theta. The fraction of this energy incident on area ds is given by d omega by 4 pi into u dv. Here d omega is solid angle and 4 pi steradian is total solid angle. So the fraction of energy incident on area ds is d omega upon 4 pi into u into 2 pi r square sine theta dr d theta, because u dv is u into 2 pi r square sine theta dr d theta. But solid angle is ds cos theta upon r square. So we substitute d omega here to here. Then d omega upon 4 pi into u dv is equal to ds cos theta upon 4 pi r square into u into 2 pi r square sine theta dr d theta. Now pi r square and pi r square will be cancelled from here to here. So 2 sine theta cos theta will be sine 2 theta. So d omega upon 4 pi into u dv is equal to u ds sine 2 theta upon 4 dr d theta. Now the energy received by ds due to whole shell lying between two hemispheres for all values of theta, and for find its value we integrate this equation within the limit 0 to pi by 2. So u ds dr upon 4 integration 0 to pi by 2 sine 2 theta d theta, and the value of 0 to pi by 2 sine 2 theta d theta is 1. So this will be u ds dr upon 4. So u ds dr by 4. This is energy received by ds due to whole shell lying between two hemispheres for all values of theta. Now energy received per second by ds, u ds by 4 integration 0 to v dr. Here v is the speed of sound in air. Since the sound travels a distance v in 1 second, so the energy received per second by ds will be u ds by 4 integration 0 to v dr. So u v ds upon 4. If a is the absorption coefficient of ds, then to find the energy absorbed per second by ds, we multiply this factor by a. So energy absorbed per second by ds will be a into uv ds upon 4. Total energy absorbed per second by Hall is equal to sigma a into uv ds by 4, or this will be uv by 4 sigma a into ds, and sigma a ds will be total absorption. If total absorption of all the surface within the enclosure is a equals to sigma a ds, then the total energy absorbed per second by Hall will be uv a upon 4. This whole thing is replaced by a. So total energy absorbed per second by Hall uv a by 4. If capital V is the volume of enclosure, then total sound energy in the room at any time will be U into capital V. Here U is energy density and capital V is the total volume of enclosure. Now rate of increase of this energy, A1 is equal to d by dt of U into V. Since volume of enclosure is constant, so E1 is equal to V du by dt. And rate of absorption of energy is UVA by 4. So E2 is equal to 1 by 4 UVA. If rate of emission of energy from the source is capital E, then from the conservation of energy, rate of emission of energy from the source will be equal to rate of increase of this energy plus rate of absorption of energy. So E equals to E1 plus E2. E equals to E1 plus E2. But E1 is equal to V into du by dt. And E2 is equal to 1 by 4 UVA. So capital E is equal to V du by dt plus 1 by 4 UVA. We divide this equation by capital V. So E by V is equal to du by dt plus 1 by 4 UVA upon capital V. So E by V is equal to du by dt plus 1 by 4 UVA upon capital V. But small v is speed of sound in air. Capital A is the total absorption of whole and capital V is the total volume of enclosure. This whole thing is constant and this constant is replaced by a new constant beta. So if we substitute the value of beta from here to here, then du by dt is equal to E by V minus U beta, or du upon E by V minus U beta equals to dt. On integrating this equation, we get log of E by V minus U beta upon minus beta equals to T plus C. Here C is a constant of integration. Now growth of sound. When source starts off sounding, it means at t equals to 0, u equals to 0. But log of E by V minus U beta upon beta equals to T by C. So if we substitute T equals to 0 here and U equals to 0, so C equals to minus log E by V by beta. We substitute the value of C here. So T equals to log of E by V upon beta minus log E by V minus U beta upon beta. So T equals to log E by V upon beta minus log E by V minus U beta upon beta. Now, beta can be transferred from here to here by taking LCM. So log of E by V minus log E by V minus U beta equals to beta t, or log E by V minus U beta minus log E by V is equal to minus beta t, or by using log m upon n, this can be written as log E by V minus U beta upon E by V, or log 1 minus U beta upon E by V is equal to minus beta t. And to remove this log, we take the exponential on either side. So 1 minus U beta upon E by V is equal to exponential minus beta t, or U beta upon E by V will be equal to 1 minus exponential minus beta t. Now U is equal to E by V upon beta into 1 minus exponential minus beta t. So this will be the value of U, which is E by beta V into 1 minus exponential minus beta t. But VA upon 4V is equal to beta. and u is equal to e upon beta v, 1 minus exponential minus beta t. So we substitute the value of beta from here to here, then u is equal to 4e upon va, 1 minus exponential minus beta t. When t equals to infinitive, u equal to u maximum, it means after a long time, the energy density become maximum. So we substitute t equals to infinitive here, and u is replaced by u maximum. Then u maximum is equal to 4e upon va. So 4e by va can be replaced by u maximum. So u is equal to u maximum 1 minus exponential minus beta t. Now it is clear from this equation that as the time increases, the value of energy density increases exponentially, and after infinitive time, it becomes u maximum. So here we are showing a plot between time and energy density. So it increases exponentially, and this line represents the maximum energy density which we achieve after infinitive time. So this is u maximum. Now decay of sound. When source is cut off, energy becomes zero and energy density becomes maximum. So at t equals to 0, u equal to u maximum and e equals to 0. But minus log e by v minus u beta upon beta is equal to t plus c. So we substitute t equals to 0 here. E is replaced by 0 and u is replaced by u maximum. So the value of integration constant c is equal to minus log minus u maximum beta upon beta. Now substitute the value of c here to here. So t is equal to log minus u maximum beta upon beta minus log minus u beta upon beta. Since e equals to 0, so this factor is 0. So this factor will be minus log minus u beta upon beta. Now by taking beta as LCM, so log of minus u beta minus log minus u maximum beta equals to minus beta t, or log of minus u beta upon minus u maximum beta is equal to minus beta t. So minus beta will be cancelled out. So log of u upon u maximum is equal to minus beta t. Now, if we take the exponential on either side, then u upon u maximum is equal to exponential minus beta t, or energy density u is equal to u maximum exponential minus beta t. Now, if we draw a graph between time and energy density, then it is clear from this equation, as the time increases, the energy density decreases exponentially, and after infinitive time, it becomes 0. This line shows the maximum energy density, so u maximum, and a curve between time and energy density is like this. Reverberation time is the time after which the energy density becomes 10 to the power minus 6 times of its maximum energy density. But u is equal to u maximum exponential minus beta t. Now, if small t is replaced by capital T, that is by reverberation time, then u will be replaced by 10 to the power minus 6 of u maximum. So 10 raised to the power minus 6 u maximum is equal to u maximum exponential minus beta capital T. This u maximum and u maximum will be cancelled out. So exponential minus beta t is equal to 10 to the power minus 6, or minus beta t is equal to minus 6 log 10. So here, for removing this exponential sign, we are taking logarithmic on either side. So minus beta t is equal to minus 6 log 10. Now this negative and negative will be cancelled out. So t is equal to 6 log 10 upon beta. Since this is natural log, so to convert its base into base 10, we multiply this factor by 2.303. So this will be 2.303 log 10 base 10, and log 10 base 10 is 1. So t is equal to 6 into 2.303 upon beta. But beta is equal to VA upon 4 capital V. So t is equal to 6 into 2.303 VA upon 4V, or 6 into 2.303 into 4V upon VA. But speed of sound in air is 340 meters per second. So we substitute small v by 340. So reverberation time will be 0.162 V upon A in terms of second. So this is our Sabin formula. So here we end our session. For more interactive session of this kind, please like, share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for your kind patience.